Welcome, Taurus, to your January spiritual reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel. Welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends. I've already got these shuffled and out for you, since there's so many. First card we have coming out is the Queen of Forces. You're ready, says the angels. And your spiritual cards are, what is already with you? That card's cool. And trust yourself. Now, the interesting thing about having this Queen of Forces come out is as soon as I seen it, I had this like aha moment. Because anyone who watched the yearly prediction will know that we got this card. This card came out in our yearly prediction. So actually having her come out was like mind-blowing, right? Because it says this is what you're going after. This is who you're going to become, is this Queen of Forces. So very cool. So it just makes me think, and I think it was around springtime that it starts coming and actually taking form as becoming this Queen of Forces. If I remember right, you guys have, anyone who hasn't watched that video, go watch that video, and it'll tell you about this Queen of Forces. It's almost like you're on your way right now to become this Queen of Forces. It's the balance, right, between the light and the dark, right? So you have the clarity over here with the moon, and then you have all of this creativity coming out with the sun. So it's showing this beautiful balance within yourself that you are making your way to. Very beautiful card. And it brings in beautiful productivity, and it brings in all these creative things that are going on within your life. A very beautiful card. And it also shows, look, she's walking through this water of healing. And it's just saying you're right where you're supposed to be, right? So yes, that was kind of mind-blowing. So it says what is already within you. Now, this is interesting too, right? Because we're talking about the Queen of Forces. And so it's almost telling us that the Queen of Forces is already within us. We just need to release it. Yeah, like this butterfly. So it's like she's already there. And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. Okay, it's just a feminine card. I'm showing feminine energy. But it says you need to trust yourself. So once it's like you start trusting yourself, the Queen of Forces is going to make her way out. So I can only see this, like I said, I believe it came out in springtime. So you're definitely on your way to balancing this all out and bringing that out of you. So how beautiful is that? And it says you're ready to do so. You're ready. You're on the path to do this already. Okay, so it says what's is already within you, and it just feels to me like it is this productivity, this creativity, these things that you can do. 17. Let me just see what it says though in the book real fast. Seeing how that's going to complement that card. Okay, so this card here, you guys, and don't forget about the Queen of Forces because they're really talking about each other. It says what's really within you. It says you hold in your hand that which you seek. In other words, the pair of spectacles you have been rummaging around the house for are sitting on top of your head. What you are seeking, perhaps by exploring far and wide, is actually right under your nose. You may not like this idea. It is so much more wonderful to imagine there is something yet to find. The only reason you might not like this idea is because it's kind of like, oh my God, really? Oh my gosh, you know, I've been looking for red glasses forever, and I can't believe they're on top of my head. But yes, but this is, of course, there is unlimited creative potential and always something more that can be. Yet in this instance, it is important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. Now that's interesting because remember, it's talking about the creativity with the sun. So you already have that creativity within you. You just need to expand it out. Okay. So very interesting. I like this one right here though. Let's make sure that we bring this out as well. Don't make the mistake of believing that what you need is behind you. That's where the trust yourself comes in, right? Trust yourself. Okay, lies with another is behind you, or lies with another, or yet is to appear. Okay, meaning that it just, will never appear. You have all that you need to take the next step in your life, and from that, all else will flow. And there is this sweetness to that. It is the small pleasure at first, but one from which greater pleasures can unfurl. This message is amplified if you also have drawn the oracle. We don't have any of those, so that's okay. It was saying what you feel or something, so we don't need that. So, and then it says right here, this oracle also comes with a special guidance for you. You are more ready than you think you are. You're ready. You are more prepared than you realize. You don't need an entire army of resources to move ahead. Although you may find that when you do move, many resources suddenly become apparent. And that's what it's saying, because you balanced it out. You use the intuition of the moon, the knowledge, the intuition, the knowing, with the creativity, the productiveness within yourself. So you can move it. You can move where you deserve to move to. Wow. So everything is coming out very balanced, as the Queen of Forces is balanced. So the reading is balanced. Okay, so what is already within you? Let's clarify on that. What is already within you, Taurus? And trusting yourself, you guys, remember, that's just trusting that intuition, trusting that gut feeling, knowing that deep within yourself you already know, not dismissing it, right? There we go. Could be dealing with a King of Wands. Clarify on the King of Wands that makes you hang around. Could be also yourself not being productive, or thinking productivity is not coming towards you. The King of Wands is very productive because they're action, right? So they're always on the go. They're always doing these things, but it's showing you're upside down, saying, I'm not sure. And it feels like it's not thinking things are going to go your way, has you feeling stuck. But you already know you already have what you need. So don't think that you don't. You have the Judgment over here coming out. It's healthy. There's this message and a prayer coming through you. You might get this message of relief, a prayer coming towards you. The discernment, this is a different kind of discernment. It's almost like a message of discernment that's telling you, you have what you already have within you. Wow. Okay. So this is a good message. A good message that says giving. As you give to others, you will receive. This also keeps very good balance. So as you're giving maybe good messages to other people, maybe you're helping out other people, doing things like this, or just staying very productive within. This is talking about global communications. Maybe you have global communications and you're helping others out. Just having communication with other people really helps. I want you all also to know that when you pray for other people, you do also receive back. So everything that you've been doing, Taurus, is a good message for you. You are becoming the Queen of Forces. Yeah. King of Cups. Keeping your emotional balance, and also remembering your intuition and perceiving things from a higher point. And you might even have a good message coming in from a King of Cups. It could be a health issue. So maybe a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, maybe they had some health issues and you're giving all of this energy towards them, trying to heal them. And you're going to find out that they're okay. Everything's going to be fine. You get this message of relief that they're fine. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, how beautiful is that? For some of you, this King of Cups is the person that you desire. Great communication with the King of Cups. If it's not that, it could just be the communication that you're looking at from a productive, if it's not just love and it's work, you are finding the communication to be more productive giving you things that you want with the King of Swords. It's truthful. Truth is coming out. Things are being done. And for some of you, this is the person that you, like I said, that you are in love with, or something you think they're Mr. and Mr. Right for you, and you're so happy that everything is going your way, and going their way too, because I do see some sickness over there, but it's also good for your healing. Why would this be coming out? I just heard this message, like I swear somebody just said, why does that, what the hell does that have to do with this reading? It has everything to do with this reading, because it's spiritual. You're giving your spiritual strength to another, and it's being called out by the angels. Now, if you look at it from an angel point of view, what do we have? If you want to see it deeper than what it is, Taurus, you can say that Archangel Gabriel came and delivered the message. Raphael says everything is fine. He's healed. The healing process is beginning, or has already taken place, or is done. And Archangel Michael is coming in to allow you to understand that they understand the communication that was given through the Six of Pentacles. You have given all this energy. And why were you giving all this energy? Because you were hanging around, meditating, giving the energy. Okay? Not thinking about yourself. Now this is kind of an unbalanced energy in itself with the King of Wands, if you want to see it in this light, because you're not sure if it's working. It's the unsurety. Is this healing that this prayer that I'm putting out here, is it helping them? So you're not sure if it's productive. You're not sure if it's getting to where it needs to be. There's always this uncertainty, right? For others of you who doesn't have this, this is just showing that you are giving, and you're such great givers that the universe acknowledges your giving, and they're going to keep you balanced. And no matter how you want to see it, my friends, it makes you the queen of forces of balance and productivity, and allowing yourself to become this beautiful balanced person, because you're going to feel more balanced. And we know that with the balances over here. And this is because why? When you start trusting yourself, your intuition is open. And maybe you do have the secret desires for this person, right? Maybe you do have the secrets that, you know what, I have been praying for this person, but you know what, it's between me and the universe and no one else. And that is absolutely fine. And that's also what starts opening you up to the Queen of Forces. Why? Because you're taking the initiative to trust yourself. Continue to keep trusting yourself. Start seeing things from a higher point of view. This helps you on your journey. It helps you also wake up to understand how things need to be balanced and how you can hold the balance. And that's very big for Taurus, because unfortunately, it's not just Libras who are imbalanced. Taurus feels a lot of imbalance as well. We do that wishy-washy thing. But with the Ten of Wands over here, it's because there was this underdetermination at one time that you thought, well, you know what, it's hard for me to trust myself. It's hard for me to always know that where I'm putting energy, it's actually going there. It's kind of hard to understand that, but you're waking up to having this. And I think as soon as you realize what this message is, and that it got to where it was supposed to be, this is going to give you even more aha. That's it. You're right. It's getting there. Everything's fine. Yes, and you're going to continue to keep moving. Somebody is definitely dealing with a Cancer. But I do have Pisces here twice too, so take it how it resonates. Or Sagittarius sitting right on top of each other, right? So, but yes, you have this beautiful energy coming through, and you're going to see it. And what are we doing now? What is the Chariot? It's moving. This energy is moving, and you watch the energy move. And now you're seeing it take place. You're seeing the balance again, and the health, feeling healthy, seeing things happen. And it's also the Chariot, also talking about that beautiful law and attraction, that prayer coming through and taking action is going to even wake you up even more. And you're going to say, oh my goodness, that was the aha moment. Then you're not going to feel the underdetermined as much. And maybe it's because you've seen it before, but you were still a little skeptical. Like, let's say, I've seen this happen before, but I'm not really 100% sure that that's exactly what was taking place. Okay? So we can also say that. and it's the learning and the teaching with the Page of Swords. Some of you might be dealing with swords as well. We got so many people watching. It could be definitely Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra that you're watching. And we have this, you know, but we have, no matter what, we have this beautiful Page of Swords. And now you're trusting in yourself and you're seeing things for what they are. And it's a learning thing. It's really waking you up a lot to have even better understanding. Wow. And then you're going to have this beautiful planting. Like, I planted these seeds. Now I watched them grow. I can see it. It wasn't a coincidence. Why do I want to say coincidence? Because maybe that's where the judgment was coming from. It's just a coincidence. Wow, I watched that. But then you start maybe under thinking and just thinking it's just a coincidence. But however it is, it's going to, wow. And then it says you're ready is going to open up this beautiful Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you guys, this is almost the same type of reading from your yearly prediction. So you're seeing it kind of all come into light, and then it's opening this new change. And what is this change though? It's change in thought. It's change in the way you're perceiving things. We see that with this King of Cups, that you see the changing within the way you see things. We also see it here with the High Priestess. So the way you're seeing things is different, and it's so much more clearer, as it says with the King of Swords. I can now see clear. I can now see what's going on. It might, you know, it's not a coincidence that happened. And this is going to change you to having the understanding and opening yourself up to where this change is going to be like, wow. And it's going to actually open this Wheel of Fortune for better fortune as well, which is very interesting because we see the wheel here and then we see the two circles here. So it's almost like they're kind of metaphorically talking about each other. So very beautiful. I will read what the Queen of Forces says really fast though for you guys, because it is very interesting, to say the least. It says it's the card of the gift. Okay, so there is a gift of grace and serene understanding when the card is upright. Okay, this says that you are coming into a phase of great power and the ability to sustain it with wonderful results, and that's exactly what you're seeing. Also bringing in new roles of opportunities, careers, and many of the scientists' global communication, nature, and energy may now be available to you. But it says it's already within you. It says it right here. The Queen of Forces could also indicate the appearance of a possible love interest or an associate in business or in a creative project who has powerful influence and connections for you or for another. It may be someone you know or somebody new to you. But when this card appears, there is a tender yet powerful support. During this time, choose to support yourself as well. You hold the forces of the sun, creativity, and the moon of receptibility. Okay? And yes, that's the intuition, the knowing. Okay? And only you yourself can direct the energy of your eternal life. So there is this thing that's going on within you that is going to bring this power and this peace and this creativity, and having the understanding and the higher intuition to understand the energy at play. The understanding, serene understanding. It's like the wake up call that it's kind of like you knew, for some of you, you already knew things, but you didn't trust yourself. And now it's like the big kabam, right? It's like when two worlds collide and it just made a big and then you get it because it really woke you up to having the understanding that this was not the coincidence. And I think it's because maybe things in your life have been a little coincidental and you've been downplaying it. And now they want you to understand you do have more power than you think you do, right? And if you feel like you don't have the power within your job and it feels like, you know, something is going on there, the new news is you can be more productive than you think you can. You can be more creative than you think you can. If you want love, you have more power to give love since you've been giving, and you can receive it, be receptive of it. Okay, where maybe you believed at one time you could not receive this love. take it how it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay. And there you are, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.